The National Publicity Secretary for NNPP is joining us now, and that's Mr. Ladipo Johnson. Also joining us is a spokesman for the Kwankwasiyya Movement, Habibu Mohammed. He will be joining us virtually as well. Let me start with you, Mr. Ladipo. A very good afternoon to you. The statement that NNPP has put out, how does the NNPP assess the potential impact of these reports on Kwankwaso's political reputation, both domestically and internationally?
Domestically, we know the 2027 elections are around the corner. We know that a lot of politicking is going on at the moment. But I'm glad to say that I believe that most Nigerians, at least from the feedback we've had in the past day or two, do not subscribe to the fact that Senator Kwankwaso is one who could be said to want to stop people or victimize people for practicing their faith. As we said in our release, everything points to the other direction. And we also called on the congressmen to look closely at what they're saying, because, you know, there's some history with Riley Moore, between Riley Moore and Senator Kwankwaso. And that started not too long ago when President Trump actually made the first, I don't want to use the word threat, gave a warning to the country. And Senator Kwankwaso on his X handle swiftly said that Nigeria is a sovereign country, and what we need instead of threats is support, intelligence gathering, cutting-edge technology, etc., from the U.S. Unfortunately, the Republican congressman went on Senator Kwankwaso's X handle and stated that, oh, you who brought in Sharia into Kano State, and we treated that in our statement as well. Kano wasn't the first state to implement Sharia. He was a very reluctant governor in implementing Sharia. The facts are there. They're in old newspapers and everything. So he actually lost his re-election because of that.
Right. So
besides,
are you implying
Sharia of itself?
Are you implying that Rabiu Kwankwaso is being targeted? Is that what you're saying? That this seems to be a case of witch hunting and not necessarily any data, or the Congress have done their due diligence in sort of naming him in this bill?
If what I am saying is that, one, yes, the Congressman Riley actually said something in the X on Senator Kwankwaso's X handle. That's one. The other thing is that you know, you wonder if they could have come to such a conclusion, what the data or the evidence they relied upon was, because genuinely speaking, we don't see this. We don't see this as part of as being part of Senator Kwankwaso's DNA. I'm Christian. I've been close to him since 2013. We don't see it, and a lot of people in northern Nigeria and Nigeria as a whole. This is a man, when the people of Kano at that time said no to President Obasanjo because he was a Christian mainly at that time, he stood by him.